Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year. This is Johnna with Johnna's Journey. Didn't know if I was going to get on today or not, but we're having a weather event, as y'all know. So, anyway, hope we can stay connected tonight. Um, I am somewhat charged. I don't know if my phone. I don't know. There's something with my charger. I'm gonna have to get something figured out with it because I do believe it's the culprit on some things. So, we'll see. See how things go. So, hope everybody's doing great and hope everybody so far has had a wonderful start to their new year, 2025. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready as I can ever be, I guess. So, we'll see. See what it holds for us. So, um hello. Um I'm going to check and make sure that I'm coming in okay. Because with this storm and everything, you just don't know. My day was pretty good today. Uh, other than getting snowed in, we're doing okay. So thank you for asking. I hope you're having a great day. Yes, I am really here, Lenora. Like I said the other day, it could possibly be Sunday before I came back. It just kind of depended. So, oh gosh, I don't know. So yeah, the kids, they were actually able to come and they stayed for 2 days. So it was good. We had a good time. It went pretty fast. And it's a good thing they got gone when they did. So, because otherwise, they might be here for an extra couple days. So you never know. But. So yeah, we did have our interstate traffic was totally stalled and it was a good hour. It just now started moving. So there's already been several wrecks out here on this interstate. So, you know, par for the course. And mostly it's, semis because that's the most of the traveling anyway going on right now. So I couldn't hear everything you said because of everyone. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Because I knew at that time you had a lot of people around you, and yeah. Yeah, because that was at New Year's Eve, right? I think that's when I was on last. So yeah, yeah, I was having to take care of some stuff. So okay, taking care of some business. It's just gonna keep going, so I might as well just take care of it now. Yes, and they're gonna come up with all kinds of crud, aren't they? I don't know. They come in sideways, they come in straight, and then they go sideways. You know? So, all good. They come sliding in, no matter how, you know. Hello, everybody coming in. For some reason, I'm not connected to my chat on my TV because a lot of times that's why I keep myself on is so I can read it. But so far, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay with it. So, but yes, we might, Lenora. This might be one of those evenings that it can be rather entertaining, and that's okay, right? So we'll just hang. We'll just hang in there. Oh, that was interesting. I just spilt my coffee everywhere. Totally spilt my coffee everywhere. That was interesting. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Oh, you gotta love it. We're starting off good. We're starting off good, people. We are. So, you know. Luna, no. You will be buzzing off the walls. Get back. Nope, nope, nope. Oh my gosh, she does not need to be drinking coffee. Yes, it is so not good. It is so not good. It's like dripping off my phone, everything. Luna, stop. Get back. No. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. I don't even know how in the heck I did that. I think it was because I was trying to move. So, Luna, no, you're not drinking coffee. Okay. Hold on just a second. Okay. We'll see how things go. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm just, having a time. And I don't know what's going to happen with, I don't know. Maybe something's telling me that I'm not supposed to be on here tonight. I don't know. At least I got it all cleaned up before Luna decided to drink the whole cup. Okay. Okay, got it all cleaned up. Oh, yuck. Okay, now I can't even. I may have to go back and come back on. I don't know. I can't even get into anything right now. There we go. There we go. Yeah, okay, now I can kind of maneuver my stuff a little bit better. So yeah, the coffee incident is over. We got it cleaned up. I got my phone back. I got everything back situated. And I can get into my controls. So as long as we don't have another catastrophe, we'll be all right. So it's not a total washout. I just totally do not know how I even did that, and I don't even want to know. I'm not even going to discuss it any further. So, Luna, stop. Stop. So, okay, everybody. Sorry I didn't get to, you know, whatever, but I was kind of tending to some things. So, anyway. So, hope everybody's having a great night. So far, I hope you're having a great new year. And like I said, everyone's welcome. Just use your big people manners. And that's what I always say because we're all adults and we can act like adults, right? And everybody deserves a safe place to come and land and enjoy their time. So everybody be respectful of one another, and we'll all have a good time. So that's basically my rules. It's very easy, very simple. So, and I'll moderate it as I need to. So, oh, no drama, not drama. Just spilt my coffee everywhere. I'm sorry to hear that. So, how is the weather where you're at right now, Lenora? Is it still pretty bad? Did it get a lot worse since we talked, or? I'm not a drama person. My life isn't drama, so if you, I mean, everybody has their own view, so. Oh boy, it's nice to meet y'all too. Thank you. Still coming down and wind is blowing pretty good. Yeah, it's coming down pretty good here too. We're gonna get every bit of what they probably were thinking. So pretty much close the town down. Yeah, yeah. They had the interstate all shut down here. I mean, then they opened it back up, and then they had another wreck, and it was completely backed up. No, nothing, no movement for quite a long time. So, but it just did now start to move again. It's like there's like nobody on the interstate now. So yeah. Hello. Level 3 snow emergencies. Yeah, Ohio I knew was getting pretty bad too. Oh, there we go again with that. Okay, whatever. Yeah, pretty much the same here. We're only got like 5 inches, but there's a quarter inch of ice under it. You guys probably got more of the ice. I'm sure we got some. I don't know what on totals or anything, but I'm sure you guys got more ice than what we did. So, but yeah, as far as snow goes, I think we're going to get every bit of what they've kind of predicted of about a foot of snow. So, pretty close to it anyway. And of course, I mean, like everywhere else, it's cold, and it says feels like 9 degrees the last I checked. And of course, Luna keeps wanting to go outside, and I had her in her sweater too. And then she got hot, and then she was sitting there staring at me with the stare, and it's like, I will take your sweater off. But then she went and stuck her nose in the fireplace because she was cold. So, but anyway. Okay, at least I didn't dump coffee all over my rugs that I'm working on. So, because I got 2 of them done, and I'm working on my 3rd one that I've gotten quite a bit done on it, even. So, I'll show the other 2 here after a bit, but... Hello from London! It says 16 here, but I don't know the wind chill. Right, yeah. Because I don't remember what they said the actual temperature was, but it said felt like 16. What did I just say? Whatever I just said. 16, something like that or whatever. I don't remember, but it was like in the teens. So, and she's already down here on the floor beside me whining, wanting back out. And I'm like, right now, she has found where people have, skinned out their deers and stuff in the field, and she has found those. And so she's been chewing on bones and whatever. And then last night, of course, she didn't feel the greatest, but I think it's because the kids kept giving her so many treats. But hello, Randy. Hello to everyone. How are you doing, Randy? How's the weather with you? We were just discussing the weather. Hope you haven't been hit too awful hard. Well, hello and welcome from Ireland. Hello, Mashi. Lulu, you're going to wait for just a little bit because you literally were out just not that long ago. And we have so many people that are out and they're like their little side-by-sides and whatever. And I think it's just because they want to come and look, they get on the overpass. So they've been coming in on their little side-by-sides or their little enclosed razor things or whatever. And I'm like, why? And it's just because they want to see what's going on and whatever. But I mean, like right now, there's nothing. There's no traffic. If they wanted to see it, they should have come an hour and a half to almost 2 hours ago, And I don't like her going out there with those because she wants to chase them. She doesn't chase them right on the road. She runs in the ditch alongside them. But of course, we have all this snow out here, And yes, she's a medium-sized dog, but still. I don't want her out there with it snowing and then having those things out there and her chasing them. In the dark. And yeah, they're just sitting there on the bridge. That's all they're doing. I don't know why. There's nothing to see. Yes, they are. And that's the thing, we have all the, kids in their trucks, doing, fishtailing all over the road and everything. And it's like, yeah, are we gonna you gonna come knocking at my door here in about 10 minutes? It's because you're went over the edge. I mean, because we have some pretty steep inclines to down to, it's all farm ground that's down low, but I mean, it like goes off. I mean, it's like you don't have like this little steady incline type thing. It's like you go over, you go over. Right now we have just over 7 inches of snow. Winds are horrible and it's zero visibility. Yeah. Yeah, the only reason why I can see the interstate is because I see the lights of the semis and stuff. And it's just a crawl. Crawl. And I don't even know why people are even on our road because they're bad. I mean, they went through and plowed them earlier today, but it was really early before we really got the bulk of our snow. But they were trying to get, stuff done. But yeah, I'm glad I don't have to get out in it. I'm glad I don't have to. And I just pray that we don't have to. And I wanted pretty snow, and I'm getting my pretty snow, but like I said in my description, I think there was a miscommunication in my order because they didn't get it right. I just wanted pretty snow, no ice, just pretty fluffy snow. I didn't want the dangerous stuff. But. Yeah, and it's still snowing here too. It's supposed to snow pretty consistently until about 7 a.m., I think is when it showed for us it was going to taper off. But it's still, supposed to ongoing until like noon, I think, tomorrow. Noon, 1 o'clock ish. So, who knows? Who knows? Yes, there was. And I couldn't return it. you know? Okay. This is bugging me over here. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is there for. No, I don't want that there. I don't know what's going on. And he is a truck driver. My cousin is in Missouri and he is a truck driver and they are stranded there. They sent me an email saying I-70 was closed for 300 miles, so they are at a truck stop. But I was thinking about your order today too. Yes, because it has been here. There's a long stretch of it right here that's closed too, Randy. Because there was a site for two different accidents, not that far. So not that far apart really. So the order that we were talking about on Etsy or my order that I was getting from you, Lenora. I guess I didn't specify on that, but I figured you knew what I was talking about. And yeah, they need to stay at the truck stop, Randy, because that's the best place for them to be. Gotcha. I wasn't even thinking about that. So I just had in the brain of what we were talking about the last night. So yeah. mean, I definitely got it, you know. But as far as my Etsy order, I did go on and order, went on and completed my order with uh, that woodland critters or whatever it was that had the fox and the raccoon and all that kind of stuff in it. So I'm excited to get some of those projects started after I get some more of this. I don't want to use like all my scrap because I know for some of those things I'll use the worsted weight yarn and not maybe I'll go between like the posh yarns and some of the acrylic yarns and stuff like that to do different things. So I do want to keep a little bit of my cotton, a little bit of my worsted, you know, but I just want to get through a good a good section of it because it was just getting crazy. But and like I said, I'm on my third scrap rug, so hello moth. So yeah, I'm excited about, working on those and stuff because they are super cute. They are super cute. So my first um this is how crazy this storm is. 30 miles north of me and all the way to Chicago there is no snow. Oh yeah, for the kids, I mean, they weren't going to get anything. They weren't going to get anything. And so they were talking about look at my shirt. I just now noticed that. Yeah, it even got me right there. Uh, please, everyone, be respectful and kind. I don't need to have things going up for review. You're welcome to stay, but keep it clean, please. Don't need any of that because I'm not going to read it and nobody else is going to. Um, so don't even waste your time. So anyway, the kids, it's a good thing they did leave when they did though, because I mean, they would have had to have traveled through it for the first good hour anyway, hour and a half. But yeah, they weren't going to get anything. So they were talking about having the grandson stay, and it was like I didn't say anything because it's like I don't know what's going to happen with the storm. He has to be back in school on Monday. It was already today Sunday, so it was like no, I am not driving in this if it's going to end up being like this. So anyway, so yeah, he did not stay. So we'll just have to figure out another time that he can come and spend the weekend or something or whatever. So, but they were all definitely, I think, ready to. I think they're all ready to go back to school tomorrow. They're ready to go. You know how it is having kids and stuff, and then you're just ready for your routine to get back. Yeah, they're about ready to choke one another, I think. So it was nice that they were here and got to spend some time. But yeah, I think they're ready to go back. I think they're ready to go back to school. So I know mom and dad are ready for them too. So, but it was nice having them here, and we got to spend some time, and so yeah, it was all good. Went to my mom and dad's and had dinner one night, and Seth got to go to a card show he wanted to go to with his uncle, and so yeah, it was good stuff. So. Oh, but back to my rugs. The first one I just went random. I didn't do um Hello Queen. Um I didn't have any rhyme or reason to any of it. I just started grabbing yarn and doing whatever and didn't really care. And it really turned out cute. Now I have not woven in my ends yet. I haven't done any of that. This side has the least, I think. But I thought it turned out pretty cute, and it has some bright colors and then some kind of more muted and stuff, and it's just a scrap rag. And I used 3 strands. There was one pattern I found that they had 5, and it's like I don't want to do 5. Um, and this to me is perfect, doing the 3. And then this one I tried to kind of get some of my more neutral and my browns kind of. And so I did kind of do a little bit more of a, but not really. It's still random, but with the browns. And I had some that had like turquoise-ish kind of teal color. So I thought that turned out, pretty good. So for being a scrap. And these are all just out of my little tiny scraps. So and I was going to try to do a blue one with different shades of blue. And that's probably going to be my next one. Because this one, actually, I did it to go with, if I can find it now, a variegated yarn that I got. I think it's called Costa Mesa. And it's by one of the Hobby Lobby yarns, the Yarn Bee. And it's the low pill. And so pretty. It is so pretty. But this is the blue that I'm getting ready to do with those shades of blue and whatever scrap blues that I have. So thank you, Queen. They have closed schools and businesses for tomorrow. Here, the highways near my place have been closed as well. Yep, same here, Randy. I'm just, like I said, I'm glad that I don't have to get out in it. I'm just glad that I don't have to get out in it. Even Whitney, he's not going to work tomorrow either. But I mean, he's a truck driver too, so, and I was like, "You're not working tomorrow, right?" And he was like, "No." I was like, "Good." So he'll probably end up being off. I don't know for sure. I mean, it depends on the weather on Tuesday, I guess, because we have his specialist appointment on Wednesday, so we may go and spend the night. So he may work in the morning on Tuesday, and then we can leave and then be up there because we don't know where we're going. We've never seen this doctor before. So I wouldn't mind going and staying, so then we're in the town we'll be at and go from there. And we'll be right there and have plenty of time, not be rushed. So and we've been waiting 3 minutes for this appointment, and I told Whitney, I was like, we better not have to reschedule this because we have had to wait literally over 3 months. So, and this was as soon as we could get in with him, was taking this appointment in a different town. So, yeah, I think it is really pretty too, Randy. It is a really pretty blue. And I've got a couple of different blues that I'm going to put with it, and then I'll probably put kind of like I don't know if I want to do a white or just like a real pale blue. I think I may have a pale blue, or I might just do grays. I have like 3 different like small balls of the gray even that would work with it. Really pretty, I think. So, Lulu, I don't know that you need out. Do you really need out? Do you seriously think you need out? Oh my goodness. Oh boy, you don't have your sweater on. You may wish you had it on. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, you don't got your sweater on, so you stay where I can see you. You stay where I can see you. Oh my gosh, the semis are having a time. This totally reminds me of whenever I went with my parents there 2 years ago. This past Christmas, we went out, had to go to Connecticut for my aunt's memorial service, and um, we got caught in a snowstorm in Pennsylvania, and it was bad, 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 bad. Because it was right around Christmas time. It was right before Christmas, and the way those semis are driving out there totally reminds me of that. So, and I'll never forget that because there was one lady that was by herself. We're driving along and we're just, I mean, slow, and we're behind a semi because they were, you could tell that they were a good driver. And we were kind of tailing, kind of staying with him a little bit to stay in the grooves and whatnot. And this one lady, I felt so bad for her. She had a U-Haul that she was pulling behind her. She just kept sliding and sliding, and she just could not keep it under control. And she was way over. Well, they happened to have, like, in between the two interstates, the one going one way, the one going the other way. And east, it would have been east and west, I guess, bound. But they had them separate, and they have like a median in between, and they have like this, they were like hilled up, but then like your emergency vehicles and stuff could be like kind of up above. And so, yeah, she went heading right towards where one of those little hill things were. And I was like, oh, if that can at least get her stopped there and not get off into one of the other places that were down. I did. I just felt so bad for her. There was nothing you could do. There was nothing you could do. Randy, you'd be surprised. We like to never got her in earlier. We like to never got her in. Hello, Chosen. How are you? Hope you're staying warm and safe and all the things. Be right. Oh, she's howling. She's ready. Yeah, what I tell you, sis, you don't have your sweater on. I knew you would. Yeah, that's why Mommy has your sweater on. You are covered in ice. Oh my gosh. Come here. Over here. Come here. You get over here. You stay right here. You stay in front of that fire. No. Okay, I'll get it all off of you. Oh gosh. No, get off that. Get off. Get off, get off. Come here. Come on. Okay. Okay, you got water and you still got your food if you want any more food. Okay, I'm back. She was covered in like a thin layer of just like sleety ice. She didn't come in that way a little bit ago like that. There about an hour or so ago. And this, what I'm working on right now is actually this variegated. And it is Emerald Garden. And it has like the black and the mustardy kind of yellow and a pale sagey kind of green and a tan and kind of almost a pinky blush kind of tannish color and black. So yeah, that's what I got. That's why I have kind of the colors I have in this one to go with that. So I do not know why my sound bar is still on here. Well, that's good to know, Chosen. Um, I am trying. I don't know what. I don't know what the deal is with the sound bar thing. Yeah, I'm all decked out in blue today. What do you know? I did have a sweatshirt on that was gray. My gray sweatshirt that you thought that I was whatever that one day whenever I had the gray all on. Anyway, but I took it off because I was like, okay, I feel like I'm getting claustrophobic in my sweatshirt. I don't know how I'm going to get that off of there. That okay, maybe I took care of it. Hopefully I did. Yeah, but for some reason I still can't get my chat up. It's not. I'm not connected to my chat on the TV because I was trying to watch myself, to make sure I'm staying connected with the weather and everything. But yeah, I know they finally started moving, but now they're starting to back up again. They're going like snails again, which they will all night, I'm sure. Hey girl, is Luna even more energetic? Even more energetic? Since she just drank the coffee off my floor? No, she's good. She's pretty chill. The 2 weeks are officially up, and now I can change my name on my original account. Oh, well, okay, good. Well, I gave you your treat already. You have full reign of the couch. You're dried off. I dried you off. You're good to go. If you're cold, go stand in front of the fire. Or stand over there. Yeah, I think she was so wore out and everything from the kids. Plus, I think she had way too many treats. I think she was getting little treats left and right from some little people. And I think her belly was just kind of like not very happy last night. So she barely ate anything. She was just kind of mopey. And today she's full on back to being herself, that's for sure. So, oh, there it is. Measuring tape. So yeah, she's definitely she's definitely back to Luna. Because last night she wouldn't even take one of her cookies. She wouldn't even take one of her treats. And I was like, okay, are you getting sick or what's the deal? And I think she was just exhausted. Because she loves to play with the kids and it does not bother her. The kids can roll all over her and do all the things. Now, whenever she's had enough, though, you know, she's tired and she wants to nap or something, she does let him know, but she just kind of, I mean, her way of letting know is that she just walks away from him and she just stays away. And then if the kids come towards her, then she just heads the other way. So she doesn't get mean or anything with him. She'll kind of do her little, and that's it. So that's kind of her way of telling him that she's done. She's always been so good with him. And I said, in a way, I wish that we would have gotten maybe a litter of peps out of her because she would have been such an awesome mommy. But we didn't need any other pups. There's my sound bar again. What is the deal? When you said scrap yarn, I didn't think you meant whole skeins. No, those are just, no. The only reason why I'm using these is because I had bought them to use them for a project and I ended up not needing the second skein. So that's why I'm like, hey, I can use this to go with my scrap. So yeah, no, it's not whole skeins. The most skeins I have are like maybe a fourth of a skein, or there might be like a half a skein of something that I already have like a full skein maybe sitting in the closet that's full, but I want to get this other used up, you know, type thing. It's not enough to do a project with. So no, I mean, I'm talking scrap, like, but I've also, and like this, and like what I was winding up the other night, what I put in my bag. So that big bag that I had the other night, I still have quite a bit in here. But like some of these colors, like this one right here, I don't know what I'm going to use it for to make a project necessarily, except for I might end up keeping it for like doing some of the amigurumi stuff or something. I don't know. But right now, I don't know what I'm going to do. So there's like this, and then this scrap of this little blue that I might use with this, or I might use with this blue yarn. You know, there's this dark pink that, you know, I mean, it's about, I might have not quite half. So those are the biggest that I have really, except for these littler ones like this that I had extra of, that I'm like, yeah, it gives me something to go by to get rid of my scrap. So they're true scrap. So it just makes it easier for me to do it that way for me. It keeps me focused, and I can kind of look at it and be like, oh yeah, that color will go with this, and I can use that, and you know. Because I had a ton of like black little pieces of, you know, yarn that way even too, you know. Oh, well, welcome back, Randall. Or Randy, I'm sorry. I was reading it. I was like, Randall. I was like, Randy. So, welcome back. Yeah, I was messing with my, I don't know what it is with the soundbar thing. I don't know why it's covering up all my other stuff. So, okay. So now, because like with this one I'm using to use up this one that I had, that I'm working on right now, I had like gray and I had some white rolled up out of like, I don't know how many like little balls of the white. I had this that I wanted to use up from Dollar Tree. I had some other neutral, you know, so yeah. Except for just, like I said, these to kind of be like, okay, these can be incentive. So that's what I'm doing. Because I do have one of those bigger, the navy color of the worsted weight. That's one of the bigger skeins of the crafters, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's a Hobby Lobby one. It's navy. Well, I don't know that I'm going to use it really for anything specific. So that's whenever I was with that blue yarn, the variegated, I was like, well, I can use up some of that. I have a bunch of like the different shades of gray, that are just scrap. And because the navy, I bought it so I could make a hat out of for the granddaughter. So I'll get the majority of that used up probably to use towards a rag then. So now I'm going to incorporate this variegated back again because I'm almost done with the end of this, and I wanted to, because I started it out with this with some different colors, so I'm going to end with it. So now I just got to figure out what I'm going to put with it. Because I'm dwindling, which is good. Dwindling is good in this case. I'm just happy that I have made it almost halfway through my scrap bag. So that is an accomplishment for me. Because I want to make one of those as star blankets or make it into a rug or something. Mine don't get called scrap until they're the size of that small ball. Well, I might be in the same boat with you in the future, if I end up doing, more of the plushy type stuff or whatever, So yes, I understand for you. I totally do. Totally do. Because, with some of your smaller stuff, yeah. You could totally get a lot out of this to me scrap ball, you know? So, but that ball was from a gigantic like pound plus. So, which yes, with those kinds of colors, I do use them quite a bit, but I have like two or three other bigger ones that are in my closet divider yet. So it's like I still have enough to use it on whatever, later too. So I just want to get some of this other stuff used up. Just get it used up. So then I have room to bring in some of my spring and stuff like that. Which I have all my red scrap. I left it separate. It's in another just grocery, like plastic, like Walmart type grocery bag in the kitchen. I left it in there because I'm gonna try to do something with that for like Valentine's stuff. That is my next thing is to do some Valentine's stuff. So to just put up on my Facebook because I'm not going to do any type of craft market or anything for that. But I think I'm contemplating, thinking about it, doing, they have something at that mall that I was talking about as far as like they have craft markets and then they also have flea markets. So occasionally, it's only like a couple times a year. And there's one in March that is considered more for the flea market. Um, but I'm considering doing that. So then I can hit like Easter and Mother's Day in that March time. So, and in the meantime, still do whatever, on my Facebook page. So that's what I'm thinking about doing because I'm not gonna have time with everything going on in January and stuff to hit that one because it's like the first weekend in February, I think, for the Valentine's one. And to me, that is so close to Valentine's Day to do anything too. So, but anyway, So I'm opting for waiting until March. So. Okay, what did I do? Okay, well, this is what I'm doing. I think I messed up a stitch, but with this series of stitches, it doesn't really matter. You can alter it and it's still going to be the same. Not going to worry about it. There we go. This is both spiritually and physically arousing. A principal? Oh gosh, I didn't see that. I just saw it because I'm like going back and like, okay, did I just, I don't know what I just did, but okay. Oh my gosh, should I just, oh my gosh. Yes, I think I hid you, Lenore, and I didn't mean to. I was trying to get some other jerk. Are you there, Lenora? Oh my gosh, because my thing was going and I'm like trying to press it. Oh, jeez. Yes, I can see you now. As soon as I saw those pop up of like delete, delete, and whatever, because I was like having to hide and delete and do and whatever, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I just, and sure enough, I scrolled one more time and there it was. And it was like, oh, thank God I have the ability to undo it. I was like, oh boy. Ay, ay, ay. So, yes, I can see you. I can see you. It's like, oh my gosh. What did I just do? Yeah, my shirt is still all wet. It's going to take it just a hot minute to dry, isn't it? And I still don't know why. Maybe it will now. I don't know. No, it's not letting me connect. So, okay. Sorry, Dixie. Send out an SOS. Saying, what did you do? Or be asking, what did I do? What did you? Oh, gosh. See, that is what I'm always, and that's one thing I've always been afraid of is that I'm going to end up, hiding somebody or doing something like that, that I don't need to. Excuse me. At least it was me. No, that wasn't. That was nobody outside. That was Luna. That was Sam. Luna. Luna. She heard Sam in the recliner. And she thinks it's somebody that's here, and there's nobody here. So, at least it was me and not who would take it personally. Yes. Yes. Still felt bad about it, though. But yes, I know what you're saying. So, yep. Yeah, you hear you? That's you. You hear you barking on TV? That's you. She's looking around because she can hear herself on the TV barking back at herself. Yeah, that's you barking. That was brother. That was Sam in the recliner. That's what you heard. But good job, baby. You were still doing your job. Hey, no, no, you don't do that. Her blankets are in to be washed, and she has no blanket, and she's used to, like fluffing up her blankies. Well, she got to scratching on the couch. I was like, oh, no, 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 sister. Not on my brand new couch. Not on my brand new couch. Oh, Oh, she loves it. She really does, Randall. There I go again. I just keep looking. I start at the beginning of the sentence and I see Randall. That's what I read. Randy. So, yes, she absolutely does. Uh, except right now she did not have her sweater on. And so, yeah, she was ready to come in pretty quick. And I think it was because it is kind of a sleety kind of whatever out there. And she was totally covered in it. She didn't like it. She didn't like that. Now, she's just going to go out and it's just like the snow. Then she loves playing in it, biting in it, tossing around in it, you know. But yeah, she was ready to come in. But earlier, we like to never got in. I don't know why on that, but she had her sweater on then. And that covers her little belly and everything and keeps her, you know, warmer. So, but Bailey, our blue healer, she absolutely she loved the snow. She absolutely loved the snow. And we no longer have her, but it'll be, oh gosh, 3 years. No, 2 years. I think it'll be this March that we lost her at the end of March. So. And I have little shorts of her if you want to go watch her. So I'm glad I got all the shorts and everything that I do of her and Luna together, because then I have all those memories of her and stuff too. But that being said, Luna very much is an indoor dog. She always has been. But she likes being outside too. But to stay out there, no, not permanent. She doesn't like to stay out permanent. We did always have an outdoor dog, Colt, and he passed away 3 years ago. 2.5 years ago. He was our outdoor dog, farm dog. He was a blue heeler Australian Shepherd mix, and he would have been 14, I think. I think it was 14. 14 or 15. Um, he was just shy of turning, I think it was 15. It was going to be 15, his birthday. So, he was our old fella. He was a good dog. He was an awesome teacher to Luna, that's for sure. So her not having a companion right now, she's better with it now. But it took her a minute because she's always had a fur sibling. She's always had a fur sibling. Whenever we first got her, we had Colt, like I said. So she's always had a fur sibling, and uh, it took her a minute after Colt, and then we got Bailey, and then after we lost Bailey, then yeah, she was kind of lost for a minute, for just a little bit, but I think she's liking it now that she's the only dog. I think she's kind of eased into it and is okay with it. But Hello, Ghost. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to that. Okay. There we go. So what is it you're working on tonight, Lenora? I hadn't got you asked yet. Working on a plant, but now I'm having my daughter do your nails. Nice. I just had somebody send me a pattern for plants, like hanging plants and potted plants and whatever. That's funny you say that. And she just sent me that I think it was through Facebook Messenger or something earlier today. I've never tried any plants. And I am hoping that this snow doesn't really stick around too awful long. I mean, well, for one thing, just the ice part of it, I don't want sticking around to get anybody in danger. But that's the thing, it's supposed to be cold, I think, all week. But um, it's really dampening us getting to the farmhouse to do anything over there of any thing getting closer to getting any of the renovations done on that to proceed forth on getting moved over there, you know. But it'll happen when it's supposed to, and that's fine. I don't want to get in a tizzy over it. So it'll happen. So, but I am ready. I don't really want to be in the middle of summer and it blazing hot and having to work on stuff in there. I just don't want that. I'd rather be it on the cooler side and all the things like that than be sweating my hind end off. Hello, Ramona. Hope you're having a good evening. Welcome to the channel. I finished the poinsettia and now I'm doing a cactus. Oh, yeah, cactus. We sold out of our plants and we had people looking for them in the fall. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I have seen different things where people have been doing different things with the cactuses and stuff. I seen where somebody had made a bendable one or something. I don't know. Somewhere. I don't even remember where it was at. Okay, I used up all my gray on that. So, let me see. Go with the dark green. See, this is a littler ball. and yes, it is a true scrap. I do agree. So, gee whiz. People, can we just be true adults? I mean, seriously. Do you know how to crochet yourself, Ramona? Hello, Robbie. I know there's a lot of different YouTube tutorials out there and stuff. So that's some place that she could start. She's scared. Well, nothing to be scared of, really. It's pretty relaxing, but you know. I guess for some it can be intimidating, you know, but I think that I know how to knit, but knitting is more intimidating to me. I know how to do it, I just don't do a lot of it. So, and I taught myself how to do that by trial and error. Yeah, but you know, you can always rip it out and start over, you know? That's the beauty of it. I've done a lot of that. And I've been crocheting for a long time, and I still have times where I have to frog stuff. And sometimes I start out with a pattern that's supposed to be one thing and it turns into another. So I've had many of those projects. It just ends up turning into being whatever it was supposed to be, and nobody else knows one way or the other. Oh my goodness. There we go. Yeah, and that's the fun part of it is that it's always different. Always different. And you can make it anything and whatever your own, you know. That's what makes it nice too. So, We must have lost Randy and Chosen. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Here I was just saying that must have lost you and Randy. There you are. Did you get hit with the snow, Chosen? Any snow, any ice, or both? Right. Right, Lenora, I know. Oh, it's just cold, so you're not getting any of this luscious goodness over here. We've got enough to pass on to you if you'd like some. Oh, come on. Be a part of the snow club. Oh, shoot, I just ran out of green. Okay. Oh, I've got this bag so whittled down. I am so happy, happy, happy. I'm cold, but I ain't frosty. Okay. I don't know what the temperature is right now. For us, it was feeling like, I think it said 9 earlier. Something like that. Whenever I had checked. Okay, I need to measure this. I'm doing these 22 inches wide and 30 inches long. Why I chose that, I don't know. It just looked like a good enough. I didn't go by nothing. I just chained out 65 and okay, so I have, oh my, I have five more inches to go. Jeez Louise. Are you kidding me? I didn't think I had that far to go. Five and a half inches yet to go. So I started that other skein too early. That's alright. Doesn't matter. No rhyme or reason to it. Yes, I got it. Well, I really want a cup of coffee, but I don't know if I should try it again or not. We all saw what happened with the first one. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I should attempt it again or not. Now, if Kathy was just here, I haven't seen anything out of her. She has messaged me a couple of times or sent me little things, but. And she sent me something on that yarn that I was looking for, which that gingham, it was gingham that she had sent, and that rang a bell when she sent that. And then there was a ribbon yarn that I found somewhere too. I think it was on that Hirschner's, I think, whenever I looked at their clearance stuff. So I may have located what I'm looking for with that gingham. I'm going to look into it a little bit more and well, thank you very much, Randy. The interstate's very quiet again. There's nobody out there, which they don't need to be. If they don't have to be. Oh, I just hate that for ones that have to be, you know? Whitney used to drive for the state, and he would have to go out and do this stuff back whenever we were first married. And I remember him being gone for some, whenever, you know, because we still occasionally would get some stuff, you know, back in the day, but nothing like what we did in the 70s. But I remember one year he made us all pack up and move in with my mom and dad for the time because he was going to be out for who knew how long. And yeah, somebody else can help you out with that. That's a lot of buttons to click. I think I'll just watch without doing that so that my thumbs don't get exhausted. What? So you think Randy's asking you to do too much, Chosen? Did the whipped honey seem to help any?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, I'm just not complicated like it was.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Because it could be the essential oils too. I don't know. I swear by whipped honey. I do. Whipped honey. Well, hello, Kathy. We were just talking about you. Were your ears burning? How are you tonight? I'm doing good. Oh, Randy, that's funny. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hope you're doing good, Kathy. Did you have a good New Year's? No ears burning. gosh. Chosen says as he notices Kathy is here. Oh, you finished your baby blanket. Well, good deal. Good job, Kathy. I'm working on my scrap rugs, so oh, I learned how to do a granny's. You learned how to do a granny square? Good job. I love doing granny squares, and there's so many versions of them too. But the simple one too is my favorite. So yeah, they're so funny. You do all the kinds of colors and everything. Yeah, they are. They're fun. It's a classic. Never, I don't. It's just one of those things you can always do something with. Yes, it's exciting because they're so much fun. So yeah, I totally understand it. I'm working on scrap rugs. It's my third one. Trying to get through my extras and scrap and stuff. Because I'll be moving into my reds and my spring colors and all that kind of stuff. So even though some of these are kind of in that category, I don't have enough to make a project out of, so I'm just getting them used up. We're all here together now. We need to have a party. I know. Have a little celebration. I'm one of these days just gonna have to figure out how we can all do a live together somehow, or have some kind of something where we can just all hang together. I was working on my first granny square blanket with a granny square yarn, finding it not easy. Have you tried the new yarn? The granny square yarn by Red Heart, I take it as what you're talking about. I have not tried it. I've seen it different times, but I have not tried it. I used to use Red Heart a lot, but I don't tend to use it as much anymore. It has some really pretty colors though, you know, in the granny square. Did I miss something? Oh, I see what I missed. Well, I appreciate you guys standing up for me. I can handle it. But thank you, everyone, for. Okay. Let me see where I'm at. I was getting ready to ask you if it was by chance, just in case. I was being very cool this stream, so none of you can say. Oh! Oh gosh. Yeah, and whenever it's stuff like that, I just let it go, you know? Okay, well, we're gonna say bye-bye because they're, you know, being showing too much true color there, so there you go. See ya. Because it's gonna be the same thing. It gets old. It just gets old. But thank you very much, you guys. I appreciate it. You know, I'm too old, you know? And it's just like, eh. And I don't mean that I'm old, like, oh, I don't care. No, I'm so old. That's not it. It's just that, you know, I'm too old to mess with this stupid whatever, you know? That is true, Chosen. There can only be one. Yes, Mr. Fart Dude is gone. Is gone, Randy. He is he, she, or whoever, whatever is gone. Yes, Chosen, it is. It is. We already discussed that earlier before you even came in. Well, you may have been and just hadn't started talking, but yeah, it's been like this kind of off and on all evening. So yeah, it's this kind of Sunday, and it's the snow, and it's probably the time too. What time is it? Yeah, it's after 10 o'clock my time. So if we don't like their language, then maybe we shouldn't be putting it on the screen too. This kind of Sunday night, I'm something. If we don't like their language, then maybe we shouldn't be putting it on the screen too. Oh geez. Let me see. Get rid of that one. Use on this channel. Let's defeat the trolls tonight. Spitfire shine. Happy New Year to you. Thank you, Spitfire. Well, all of it's deleted off now anyway, so the one chosen we have is outstanding. No room for any more chosens. We have a winner. Leave the lady with the great. Oh. Okay, I don't, whatever. Well, tonight I'm working on scrapper eggs. So, kind of leftovers and scrap and whatnot. So, yeah, made it through my markets, got all my snowmen made, all the things. And I thought I recognized your name, but I couldn't remember for sure. So, yeah. So now I'm just going to start getting ready for, I think I'm going to do another market in March. So, I was just talking about that a little bit ago. So, I'm just trying to work through some of my stuff to kind of get it moved out and get my spring stuff in and get ready for that. What do you do when you lose interest in what you're working on? I go grab a different project and work on it for a little bit. Because I have projects that I have on the side that I work on whenever I get bored with whatever I'm working on and go to it for a little bit and then come back to what I'm doing. I do it all the time. When nature forget who you are and then come back to what you do with fresh new eyes. Well, you can kind of do that too, Chosen. Yeah, I just kind of go to something else and then come back. So, because there are times that it happens with all of us. Especially if I'm making multiples of something, sometimes it just depends. And then other times when I'm making multiples, I can't get myself to stop because I really do enjoy it. Okay. Well, now I've got my black used up. I am down to a small ball of black. I have one of these that I have been using on, and just this little bit of this out of a whole bag of what I was using of scrap to make this one. So that's pretty good. That is pretty stinking good. And I may have to get into my other scrap bag that I didn't have pulled out to do anything for this to finish it. I don't know. Because I have a little ways to go yet. Crocheting a blanket for me, my son, and I felt guilty. I have absolutely no zeal for this thing. Well, you may catch on, and Oh, yeah. Oh, the one I'm working on right now is this. I'm almost done with it. I have about maybe 6 inches or so to go yet, because I'm making it 30 inches long. So, yeah. I think while I'm snowed in, I might try to find my markers and do my favorite stained glass scribble pictures like I used to do. Yes, 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 Randy, you should. Because I used to do the same thing. I used to do it all the time and color like that and stuff because I like to color in the adult coloring book still. So I don't do it hardly ever, but I enjoy it. So every now and then I pull them out because I have some. What was the crochet blankets with the wooden beads in them? Don't know. Getting into blacksmith. Chosen, you're getting into being a blacksmith? The really, really thick knitted ones with beads? I don't know. But that is cool, Chosen, if you're getting into that. I like that work. Second to 2D art. Yeah. I mean, because to me, the whole blacksmithing thing is a true art. I mean, to watch people do that and stuff, that do all that by hand and like the glass blowing stuff, even, and all that kind of stuff, you know, in those realms is just fascinating to me. So, yeah, that's good. So, see, like I've told everybody, everybody has their thing, everybody has their little whatever they're gifted with, everybody has some kind of talent, you know? And that's why I say anybody that does any kind of crafting, whatever, are always welcome here. It doesn't always have to be crochet. Well, hello, Kang. I'm just going to say Kang because I never get the name right. Haven't seen you in forever, so hopefully everything's been going well with you. And that hopefully you're not in the snow anywhere, snow and ice. Blacksmith, wow, with the way the world is going, you may need that skill again. True. And so, yeah, in some ways that's true. Lou. Okay. Is it Lou? Is that how you spell it or pronounce it? Lou? Oh. Thank you, Chosen. If that's, I don't know. He told me what his name meant at some point, at one point, but appreciate it. I'm in Florida. Nothing but heat and gators. Well, yes, you are in a better place. Yeah, you're where there's some hopefully sunshine and warmth. Yeah, because we're, in the teens and snow and ice. And the interstate here was all backed up, and it looks like it's getting backed up again. So everybody's kind of at a crawl. I know how it feels. I used to live in New York City. I don't miss it. Yeah. I imagine that maybe you don't. I've been to New York City several times, and I am glad that I don't live there either. It was nice to visit, and it was nice to my kids to have the experience and stuff whenever they did get to go to. But yeah, I'm glad that I don't live there. We cold, no snow, Wisconsin. Oh yeah, because further up north, like with my kids, even they're not getting anything either. I wish I was in Florida right now. We have tons of snow. Yeah. I tell everybody they should go just to visit New York, to say they have, because it's very much worth it just, to see it and experience it. But yeah, I'm glad I don't live there. I could live on Long Island though. I could live on Long Island. That wouldn't bother me one bit. I love Long Island. Living out on the island, I could do that. Randy, I'm thankful to be in Florida. I enjoy the weather. Snowmen alert in that chat, in the chat. That's how I feel about Atlanta. Beautiful, but nope. Wouldn't want to live there. Yeah. English only, no Japanese unless some here knows the language. Yeah, I haven't been through Atlanta a whole lot. If I well, the really I was very young whenever I've ever been through Atlanta, I believe. So I feel I live in Kissimmee, about 30 minutes from Disney. Oh wow. Nice. You're a hit. You're a bit scared of the East Coast, madam. So oh no, I'm not scared of it. Chosen. I lived in Florida when I was in boot camp. We have 6 feet of snow and counting here where I am. 6 feet? I've never been to Atlanta or Florida even. Saw a video about something lighting up the sky across the sky, then crashing. Randy, where are you? Holy cat and Noli Corey, where are you? Yeah, I'm like 6 feet. Good grief. I mean, are you in some kind? I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. I was gonna say, are you like in the middle of like no man's land? I mean, I know New York gets a lot of snow, but I don't know. And I know there's some places that are supposed to, I thought they were talking like Maryland and maybe like Jersey and stuff was supposed to be getting quite a bit, maybe, but we see another reason why I'm glad I'm not in New York. I'm not scared of the East Coast. It's just, it's so busy, so, and I am just, yeah, it's just overwhelming all over the place. At one time, whenever I was younger, I was like, why didn't we just live out there? Because my dad's from out there, and I'm like, Whenever I was younger, I thought, why in the world, how did we end up, where we're at? And honestly, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I am not a city girl. I am not a city girl. At one time, I thought I could be, but I am not. I am not a city girl. Now, like I said, I could live out on the island. No problem. In a state of emergency right now. In Florida, it's cold in the morning, but by 12, it's 70 degrees. Oh yeah, that would be so divine, Lou. That's a beautiful crochet. Thank you. Recluse? I never said I was a recluse. Aren't you guys getting all that lake effect snow? Yes, all of it. And I was gonna say, yeah, if you're closer to, then yeah, I totally believe you, Corey. I have family in Upper New York State. Because I know it's quite possible to get like atrocious snows and stuff. And I mean, I hear family talk about it and I see it and whatever, but oh, good grief, I had not heard that they were supposed to be getting that. If you had to choose one state to live, what would it be? Oh, I'm by the lake, nothing. Thank goodness. Yeah. Mine would be Tennessee. I already know what mine is. What's worse is it's just the start. It's going to get worse. Well, stay safe. I mean, I have pictures from back in the day with my grandpa and stuff of where they would get, I mean, it was snow, I mean, way above their cars after they'd get it plowed through and everything. And I mean, we used to get big snows back in their days. That was a long time ago. We don't get snows like that anymore, which I'm okay with. Good evening, people that crochet have a lot of patience and skill. I hope you have a beautiful week. Thank you, Global. I hope you do as well. Thank you. Isn't every state border besides Hawaii and U.S. districts connected through a highway? So America is technically one big state. Thank you. I'm not afraid of it. After growing up in it, I feel like I'm built for it. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, if you've always lived there, Corey, then yeah, you just kind of have always known to kind of expect it sometimes, right? So, Yeah, some of the states that don't ever get snow and then they get an inch, then they freak out. They really do because they don't know what to do. It's like here the weather changes quickly throughout the day. It's regular to me. Yeah, where I'm at too, it's similar. Spitfire. We just had one roll through here not that long ago. During summer, we had a tornado roll through here. I mean, it was amazing. Yeah, and where I'm at, we tend to get more of the ice than snow anymore. It used to be that we got more snow, but now we get more of the ice and not as much snow. Oh, I don't care for tornadoes either. We've had small ones around us, but Whitney's house was, whenever he was younger, part of it was taken out by a tornado. So he's not a real big fan of tornadoes either. Amazing, that's one word for it. Some would use terrifying, right? I mean, I love a good storm every now and then and stuff, but I'm not one that I'd be wanting to be in the middle of a tornado. I like watching kind of their adventures and things on TV, but I don't know that I'd want to be right in the middle of it. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta get me something to drink. I don't know, I just have so much fun in every weather. Yeah. Everybody has their thing. Everybody has their thing. Oh, let me see. Okay. Trying to not knock anything over again. Oh, there's some on my arm. Out of 5 tornadoes, I've lost 3 places where I lived. Oh no, Randy. I am so sorry to hear that. Oh my. I'll say this, I was in Tennessee and they had a lot, or had ice, and oh my gosh, now I understand the hills, the steep hills. Be right back to chai tea. Oh, yes, chai tea. I love chai tea. Oh, chai tea is lovely. That sounds so good. And I actually had some oh, I actually had some I could have brewed, and I went and got me some more coffee because I spilt my coffee all over me a little bit ago. Well, a while ago. So, Randy, where do you live now? Thank God I live in Central Florida. Where Kingston, hard crap in Indiana. I've been in Indiana a few times. Truck. Okay, this way. East Coast, Indiana. Welcome back, Chosen. And what oh, geez. Okay, you're gone. Okay. Well, I refreshed my coffee that I spilt all over me at the beginning of all this. So far, so good. We're going to try not to do it again. People are so rude for no reason. People need Jesus. Yes, they do. Jesus and chickens, as a matter of fact. Oh, gee whiz. People, just quit being. Just quit. Most of the time, we have no problems, but it's just when they start doing. So I just hide them, and that it's okay. I just hide them. Well, that's what I said. We need to, and there's a way that we can do sometime, like have multiple, like probably I don't know how many for sure. I know at one time, uh, that lady Katrina that had been in here every now and then. There was a way that you can have it where you can have several people. We've tried to make it a good and safe and nice place to land, honestly. And like I've said, everyone's welcome. and everybody deserves to have a place to be, you know, and to feel safe, you know, and everyone deserves kindness and respect, you know. But those are things that too, it's a two-way street on that, you know, and there's some that just, you know, they want to try to do their thing, and but those are people, those are the ones honestly that, you know, it is they're lacking something, they're insecure or whatever, and you know. I'm working on a rug. Working on a rug. And so yeah, I feel like we've built like a little community here a little bit, you know. So yes, Lou, you do, and it's been quite a while. You had popped in my head here just not too long ago. I think it was maybe the last live I did or whatever. You kind of popped in my head, and I kind of wondered, you know, how you were doing and stuff. So I'm just doing a single crochet. I mean, it's nothing. They call it a seed stitch, I think, or whatever in the pattern, but it's a single crochet, chain one, skip, like yeah. So it's nothing fancy. Oh, for Christmas you got a blanket? Nice, nice. And actually, knitting and crocheting are very, 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 very popular right now. So it's nothing. It's nothing that's went out of style. It's very, very uh, prevalent. So I laughed so hard when you said 6 feet. Your face was like, oh no. Yeah, I mean, because that's just horrifying for, I mean, I'm just like, I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. Absolutely, Lou. Yeah, because I mean, like I said, you've been here, you've been here quite a few times hanging out. So yes, Jonah, I'm truly going to find my markers and do my art while I'm snowed in. Please do, Randy, because I think, yeah, it'll be nice for you to do that. Be nice and relaxing, peaceful, and, you know, my wife crochets too. She loves doing it. She made me a Tennessee Titans color blanket this year for Christmas. Oh, yeah, awesome. Aurora, Madame So, and everyone. Make sure everyone to be all good in the woods and Gouda like cheese. Same to you, Chosen. Oh, gosh. Thank you for hanging out with us, Chosen. So you have a good rest of your night. How's your dog doing? I'm getting a puppy tomorrow. Aw. Good night, Luna Moona. Yes, she's sleeping. She's sleeping. So yeah, she's already out for the night. Well, good night to you, Chosen, and we'll see you again soon, I'm sure. So, Lou, she is doing good. She had an ear infection, so she's getting over that, but otherwise she's doing good. She had too many treats over this past couple days because the grandkids were here and stayed the couple days, and she got wore out from them, playing and stuff. And, so yeah, last night she was feeling a little rugged, a little tired, and because I mean, she's not old by any means, but she's an older gal. We actually will be the same age whenever my birthday comes up. We'll be the same age in dog years. So yeah, but she's doing good. She's doing good. So what kind of puppy are you getting? Do you know? Or are you just gonna go for a rescue and have them pick you, or how are you gonna do it? Oh, German Shepherd, nice. I grew up a German Shepherd, so yeah, beautiful, wonderful dogs. Very, very smart and trainable. I love. Yeah, they were very protective of us kids. So yeah, German Shepherds are good dogs. Good dogs. My dog has IVDD and is paralyzed from the mid back down. We got him a wheelchair, but we've been doing water exercises to keep him going with this weather. Aw. So I'm not familiar with the IVDD. So is it something that gradually got or born with, or I mean, I'm not familiar with it. So unless it's initials of something that I do know, and uh, yeah, that's good that you've got him in a wheelchair and stuff to. You guys would not believe my life if I told you my wife is a double amputee due to diabetes, and I have a paralyzed dog now. Aw. Well, I'm sorry to hear that for your wife, and it sounds like you're making the most of it though, and there's stuff that she's able to enjoy and do, and I will certainly be praying for you all. Nope, it just happens to dogs all of a sudden. It's called intravertebral disc disease. Okay. Because I was wondering if it even had something to do with like a dysplasia or something, but I didn't know what kind of dog he had either. Sometimes, like German Shepherds are um, tend to get like the hip dysplasia type stuff, so I didn't know if it was something kind of along the line of something like that or. Aw, sorry, sending prayers every day. Many blessings to you and your family. I'm with Randy on that, Corey. Thanks, everyone. It's gotten easier for me over time. Yeah. Well, you know what? You can always come here and talk to us and whatever, you know? I feel like we're a pretty safe place, so, but, I try not to overshare too much and stuff too, so. Hello. Oh my gosh. It was rough with my wife when she lost both of her legs, spent many nights in tears. I just lost her a couple times. Oh. Well, being diabetic is rough too, it is. So I have people in my family that are, but it's not severe, which I thank you, Lord Jesus, that it's not severe, but it's something still that it affects your life and I hate it. I hate it for people. You're fine, Corey. Because this is what I've said different times whenever I've been on here with different people. There'll be times that, you know, I know I get on here and crochet. That's kind of my one of my things that I do while we just talk, but it's not really what my channel's about. It really isn't. I mean, it's fun to do and I enjoy doing it. And there'll be times that I might do little tutorial stuff and whatever. And we'll share what we're working on and all the things, but really it's about connecting with people too. And there'll be times that it might be that some of us just want to talk and we may not do anything on here and just talk, just chit chat about things, whatever. So, and because I want to connect with people. Okay, please, everyone that's putting up comments for review, I'm not going to be learn. We need to keep it respectful and kind. So if it has to be put up for review, it's not. And I just ask that people are kind. And of course, when they do that, then I don't know who it is, so I can't get rid of them. So, and they know it. So it's okay. only 30? You're not old, believe me. If you're just now turning 30. And yes, I very much feel like our small group of people, we do support each other. And so that's why it makes it very nice. We're very supportive and respectful of one another. So, yeah. 40 ain't old either. Oh, gosh. 30, whenever I was in my 30s, it was some of the best years of my life, but it was a lot of the worst years of my life too. But I learned a lot in my 30s. Do I want to go back to my 30s? No, not really. Not really. The only thing, my kids, they were a lot. I mean, I had just had Sam when I was 29, I guess. So, but, do I want to go back all through my 30s? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to go back to my 30s. My 40s is whenever I kind of started, being me and not being afraid to be me. And the closer I got to 50, it was like, why did I waste all that time? You know? So, in my head, Lou, in my head, I still feel like I'm on like summer vacation from high school and I'm waiting to go back. I mean, I use that analogy a lot. You'll be 60 soon, Randy? Okay. Well, hey, that's still young too, because my birthday, I'll be 56 my birthday. So here's the thing, I felt so invincible when I was in my 20s, and now sometime I move my eye wrong and my knee creaks. I hear you, Corey. I do. I hear you. I see you and I hear you. And yeah, because whenever we're teenagers and in our 20s, we are invincible. We don't think anything's going to touch us. We have the world is our oyster, so to speak, and it's like we have so much to look forward to and all the things. And then yeah, then age does creep up on us. And I love that what you said. You move your eye just right and your leg is, yeah, I'm with you. I hear you. Oh, you are 60, Kathy? I didn't know that. Okay. I'm 60, but I act 29, and some days I feel like I'm 100. Yeah, I've had some of those days in my past where I felt like 100. I remember thinking, talking to my sister, she's only a year younger than me, and we're exactly a year apart. Exactly. And like a year and a week, or 2 weeks or whatever. But I was like, there were some days whenever I was going through my autoimmunity stuff and everything and trying to figure everything out, and I was so sick and just hardly could get out of bed. And I was like, if this is how I feel right now, what am I going to feel like when I am 80, 90, 100, whatever, act like you're 12. Oh my goodness. Oh, your birthday's in February? My brother's is in February. That's pretty cool. He's the only February birthday that we have, I believe. It's hard for me to remember to. Our family just keeps growing and growing, and you go from 59 to 61. Oh gosh. I don't feel so bad because there's times that I have to think about, okay, how old am I? Because it's went so fast. So fast. I was born on October 13th. Friday the 13th, so I'm kind of spooky. I don't know. There's a lot of October birthdays in our family. A lot. We have a lot of October. A lot of October and a lot of March. My birthday's February 29th. I'm a late baby. Oh, leave the wrong way. And your knee was creak, right? Oh gosh, that's funny. Hello, Rico. Okay, Kathy. Well, thank you for coming and hanging out for a little bit. Yes, you have a good night's sleep, and I'm sure we'll see you again soon. Now that the holidays are over and all that kind of stuff, and I have jury duty coming up though. Yay. I don't know what'll come up of that, but we'll see. Hopefully I don't have to, I don't know. We'll see. Same to you, Kathy. Oh my gosh, this will be like my sixth time. Right after I was married and moved, and it was dead for the longest time. Didn't do it at all. And then I got called again, and now again it's been several years. Haven't had to do anything. I thought, oh, I'm good, I'm good. Yeah, got it for Christmas. That's what I got for Christmas, guys. So I wanted to send it back to the circuit clerk and be like, no. But honestly, she's my neighbor. I could have walked it over to her and been like, you want this back? But I didn't, of course. Ugh. I don't know. I doubt it. Well, she's lucky, Lou. I mean, it's not a big deal, but sometimes it kind of is because where I live, I know everybody. So a lot of times, if I get called up for anything, because there was a trial one time that I did get called up and questioned and asked if I could be impartial and whatever. And I was like, no, because I knew who the person was and the what they were coming up against too. I was like, no, I knew that I couldn't be impartial. So I did get out of it. But I had to stay every day up until that point. I mean, whenever they were in jury selection, because every other time that I've done it, I've never gotten even that far. They usually have them all picked, and then I'm out of there, and then I don't have to worry about it. Now, it just kind of depends what's all coming up. There may not be anything, and I may get out of it right from the get go. I don't know. We'll just have to see. So. Well, for this that's coming up, I have no clue what it's about. So I don't even know what's going on in my county right now that anything would be coming up for anything. And I was trying to figure that out, but I don't know what it is. Oh, it was an assault. It was an assault crime. So, yeah, I know, and I don't know why. Because I saw it on my screen, but sometimes that does a noise, so I need to look and see if I got booted. Yes, I did. Hold on. Yeah, they try to, pay you and whatnot, but um, it's nothing. I mean, because I know whenever I was still working, it didn't pay me near, not even an But where I live and where I have to go, it literally takes me all of maybe 6 minutes to get there. So it's not like I have a long way to drive, but I'm taking my whole entire day, you know? So, yeah, I got booted out. So I, and see, I don't always know because I have two different internets, two different Wi Fi's, and whenever I start to get pixely, sometimes it is because I got booted and then it's going to my home one. Whereas with the other one, it is the one that we go live with. It's between me and Sam that will go live. And so it was like, oh, something must have happened or I got booted or something. So yeah. Hey, that song's in my head, Randy. Again, if you were live, you could sing to us. Oh gosh. Yeah, and that's what's kind of scary about some of it, Corey. Sometimes, yeah, because living in a small town, we don't have the greatest. Don't have the greatest. They've let a lot of it kind of go to their head and stuff. So it's not the greatest. But don't get me wrong, we do have some good ones, but it, yeah. Do you have like a small town justice like my town? Oh, it's very small. Yeah, my county is very small, and but my county is like home to one, two, three, four towns, I guess. Four. I think that's right. So it's very, very small. We're just all, and everybody knows everybody. And it is what it is. I mean, and so if you know somebody, and in this little pond where people think that they're huge, gigantic fish in this little teeny tiny pond, where anywhere else it would, they wouldn't have, it wouldn't matter. I mean, it's just here, there's some people that get away with a lot of things that they shouldn't. So, but I also think, just got to let it go and the Lord will take care of it, honestly. So, oh yeah, that is the only thing that I like living in a small community and in a rural community. I mean, because I am fine with that. But I've also lived here my whole life, and like I said, everybody knows everybody. I'm related to like, I think I was talking to Lenora about this. It was like no joke. I mean, I'm related to almost everybody in this area, and at some level, at some, it may be way down the line, but and I used to joke with my kids. It's like, before you start dating anybody, you might want to tell me because they might be your cousin, you know. Which I mean, yes, but and it would be way down the line if they were, but still, it's that's the way small towns are, and everybody knows your business, and some people it's like, oh, you know me better than I know myself, evidently, there's some of that, because it's like, oh, didn't know that. So, but would I want to live anywhere else, like in a big city or anything like that? No, no. I'd still want to be very much in a smaller community, because I even, like I said, I'd pick Tennessee to go to. I mean, we've even talked several times about moving to Tennessee, legit, and I'd still want to live in a small part, you know. I wouldn't want anything big city or whatever. I could live in the middle of nowhere and be fine, you know. Oh, really? Yeah, because I grew up in town. I mean, I did grow up in in town, but that town, of course, was not a huge town, but still, I grew up in town, but really, it didn't affect me at all because I mean, it just didn't. I enjoyed it because I mean, I was at my grandparents' a lot and stayed there a lot, and they were in the middle of nowhere, and so yeah, it didn't bother me at all. It never has bothered me. Grew up in Rome, New York, where I heard noise all the time. Oh yeah. Now, where is it kind of located? Where's Rome, New York, kind of located at? Because I've never heard of that. I mean, I don't need like total whatever. I just didn't know if it was more northern, southern. I used to live in Brooklyn right by the train station. All I heard was trains all night. Oh my gosh. I've been in Brooklyn. I've been in Brooklyn. About an hour and a half from Syracuse. Okay. So yeah. Gotcha. I thought it was plugged in. It wasn't, so I plugged it in. I mean, was it wasn't plugged into the wall. I thought you plugged it in, but it wasn't. So well, my grandparents lived in Manhattan, and so I've been there several times. They're no longer living, so of course they're no longer there. Um, but yeah, I've been in all parts, several different places in New York. So only thing there are bears. Yeah. Live in Chicago, 7 houses from the Dan Ryan Expressway. When I moved to the country, I cried for 2 weeks because I couldn't sleep. Oh no, Randy. But yeah, living near the Dan Ryan and then going to the country, yeah, that would be pretty quiet too. Yeah. Really early 2000s, a little crazy there. When I moved to the country, I kept singing the Green Acres theme. I told my mom I moved to Hooterville. She cracked up. Thank God I live in Florida now. I like being able to own firearms. Oh yeah, I loved it there. Best Puerto Rican food I've ever had there. But you enjoy it now, don't you, Randy? Living in the country? Yes, Lou, you're right. Good, Randy. Oh, I went over a little bit, but that's okay. Living out in the country is so amazing. I'm able to hunt and just have fun. Yep. I very much enjoy my country life, that is for sure. So, it's quiet. I don't, I have neighbors, but they're, everything's good. Now I drive home and say, how the poop did I live here? Why did I? Yeah. Well, I know the kids, they always are trying to get me talked into moving near them, and I'm like, nope, nope, no, no. I'm like, you need to move closer to me. That's what you need to do. Okay, I got this rug done. Now I just need to weave in my ends. I got it all done. Oh. I know, I'm so excited. Just busting through my yarn. Busting through my yarn. And I just got myself all entangled. Now I'm going to get myself tangled again, I think. Oh well. It'll be alright. Okay, I made it through that. So here I have still some scrap. It'll get used. It'll get used somewhere. You have a good night too, Lou, and thanks for hanging out with us. And yes, many prayers and blessings to you too, Lou, and safe travels. Yes, we'll see you again. We'll see you again soon, I'm sure. I'm glad you caught us tonight. Because, yeah, I think I'm going to have to get off here too. I think Sam is needing back on. So I'm going to have to go ahead and get off myself. So. Oh my goodness, yeah, and you're an hour ahead of us even too, so yeah. I'll be praying for you on that and hopefully that it doesn't get too much worse and stay safe. Stay safe. I'm getting tired. Yes, love and blessings to you too, Randy. There I go again. And yeah, glad I got to see you tonight too. Glad you got to catch us all. So, you're very welcome, Corey. And hopefully we'll see you again. You're always welcome. So hopefully we'll see you again. Good night. Oh my gosh, I keep dropping. I keep dropping. Good, Corey. Yeah. Because pretty well everybody's getting off, so. Okay, I think I pretty well got my mess cleaned up. For tonight. Oh, it's in the basement because I had it going down there for them to get it warmed up over the last couple days. So, yep. Good night, Randy. Hopefully, see you soon too. So. Is it cold down there? I figure it was cold. Yeah, Sam usually has his window open in his room, and now he's wanting the space heater. I'm like, okay. But it is, it's cold. It's cold tonight, so. But anyway. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here for tonight, I think. So, I hate when it's time to go and I'm still wide awake. I know. I know. Hey, after we get, you can text me if you want to. I'm still probably going to be up for a little bit. I'm probably going to watch a little bit of Virgin River, maybe, or whatever. So, I I slept in a little bit today and actually have been sleeping a little bit better. I think I was actually had a touch of something there for a while. So, and I was just telling myself no, that I wasn't having a touch of anything. So, because now it's kind of like, okay, I'm feeling better. So, by the way, ladies, I owe you an apology. What, Randy? It's rude while those troubles were on your stream, and I want stream, and I want to stream, and I want to apologize stream, and I want to apologize for my language earlier. Troubles were on your stream, and I want to apologize stream, and I want to apologize for my language earlier. Oh, whenever you made the one comment to the one person. Because I was kind of lost in a few things on that, so I didn't quite catch everything, but I knew everybody was just kind of trying to stick up for the channel. So, well, I appreciate you reaching out with that, Randy. So it's okay. So you were trying to defend, I believe. I believe I can somewhat, I believe I somewhat can know your heart a little bit. So none of us like them, Randy. None of us do. And I have to catch myself at times commenting. And usually I just don't say anything. But there's some days that it gets me. And, but I do just try to remind people of what this is really. It's just a safe place to be, and just be respectful and kind to people. And there's nothing wrong with me saying that, and to remind people that's what it is. And if you want to be a part of that, then okay, you're welcome here. If not, then you need to find your place. And I know I am guilty of getting carried away with the fact of just that we're here and we're conversing and stuff sometimes. So, well, that's very appreciated, Randy. I do appreciate it. I was not upset with you whatsoever, because I believe your intent and your heart was in the right place, and that's what matters to me. But I do appreciate the fact that, it was something that you felt was out of character for you, that you needed to apologize for and get it off of your chest. And I very much respect you for that, and I very much appreciate that. So there's a difference in doing it with ill intent and doing it with the best of intentions. And sometimes sometimes we do get carried away and say things that we wouldn't normally say, so I understand. So that just shows me even more true character of who you are. So, that's good. That's good. It clogs the feed up, and the good is missed, is all I'm saying. Yes, you're right, Lenora. It does. I mean, yeah. And so that's why I'm in here going ting, 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 and then I end up, hiding Lenora in the chat instead of the troll and whatever. So, I try to stay on top of it. But and the thing is, it would be great if I could have moderators. And yes, I probably could have like Lenora possibly be a moderator, or you possibly be a moderator, or something like that. But it's really hard for me to do that whenever I don't even know what my schedule is, and to tell people, okay, I'm getting ready to be on. Are you with me? It's just hard to do that whenever I'm all over the place. So I try very hard to get rid of who I can. And if they're just, even the ones that just kind of pop off something here and there doesn't really bother me, but it does take away from our time. So I'm trying to get better at even getting them before they just keep going. And I want that flow of good to keep going, because I agree with Lenora. It does, it clogs it up whenever we're, trying and we're having good conversation and sharing with people and getting to know people, and stuff. So yeah. Well, thank you, Lenora. I try to do as best I can. So love to you, Randy, too, very much, and thank you very much for sharing that. It shows your true heart and your true intent. And yes, we love you for that too. So thank you very much. So, yes, you can sleep good tonight. You're going to have wonderful sleep. And it's all good. It's all good. That I agree with Lenora. Tomorrow is a fresh new day. We always, that's always, yeah. Yes, you can sleep just fine. Just fine, Randy. You're good. Everything's good. So, very much appreciate that. And yes, very much love all the way to you. Love and hugs. Love and hugs. Okay, good night. Good night. Okay, well, it says I have 5 people on here, but I don't know who the 5 people are, but I guess I know 2, but that's it, so. But anyway, okay, well, I am going to go ahead and get off of here, so yeah, you can text me a little more if you want to after you get off of here. Like I said, I'll be up for a little bit longer, catching up on a little bit more of my Virgin River or whatever and clean up some of my mess and make sure that I don't still have a coffee puddle somewhere. I don't think I do, but you never know. So, anyway. Okay, well, now I got 7 people. Gee whiz. Okay, anyway, I'm not complaining, um, but anyway, yeah, I'll go ahead and get off of here for now. I should be getting back on a better schedule of being on again now that we have all of the holidays and everything, and we've had our family Christmas and the last of it, kind of, and January's a little bit up in the air on some things, but it'll be fine. So, anyway, I guess we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for joining me tonight for just a snowed in crochet night and talk chat night. We met some new friends, I hope. So anyway, I will talk to y'all soon, and love ya. Stay safe. Talk soon. Bye.